A public beta test was sent off for the Hedera hashgraph organization, a dispersed vault with a proclaimed throughput of 10,000 exchanges each second. The stage likewise sent off its own Hedera hashgraph digital money bar as well as a help for shrewd agreements and record stockpiling. Furthermore, there are now north of 36 applications previously working on its premise. Hashgraph, the Hbar blockchain, is a more productive option to blockchain. It is likewise a dispersed library, yet one that utilizes an alternate approach to composing blocks. Rather than an unmistakable grouping of blocks, blockchain, the hashgraph utilizes a coordinated non-cyclic chart, DAG, which records data in a non-straight way, without a consecutive chain of blocks. Digital currencies, for example, Particle, Byteball and Tangle are as of now working based on DAG. On account of DAG, the hashgraph guarantees every one of the upsides of the blockchain, however without its downside as low exchange speed. In its most broad structure, a hashgraph agreement functions as follows. Network members, hubs, trade information by means of the title convention. Transaction data is shipped off to irregular hubs, sending them, thusly, to two other nodes, etc. dramatically, until the quantity of informed hubs is sufficient to check the exchange. Nodes trade just exchange information with one another, and not all data about the organization, while data is put away not in blocks, but rather in hashes. Subsequently, everything happens a lot quicker than in the blockchain. Transactions are kept in sequential request, so you can follow their set of experiences. The hash calculation was created and licensed in 2016 by the American mathematician Lyman Baird. Calculation privileges are possessed by Swirlds, helped to establish and created by Baird. Swirlds' innovation was spotted by U.S. banks in October 2017, the Public Credit Association Affiliation, CUNA, and Mountain West Credit Association Affiliation, MCA, which shaped a consortium of 6,000 banks, chose Swirlds to make a typical corporate organization. Achievement permitted them to isolate the venture into a different stage, Hedera hashgraph stage. Swirlds allowed Hedera hashgraph a restrictive permit, under which the organization will get 10% of Hedera hashgraph's income. Hedera hashgraph presently offers 3 items, a digital currency, savvy contracts, and a document administration. Any client can make a record on the organization, open a record or make dApps in light of Hedera hashgraph, having finished the KIC assessment. The organization upholds up to 10,000 exchanges each second, and its exchange affirmation time is 3 to 5 seconds. Shrewd agreements and document administrations are additionally accessible on the Hedera hashgraph organization. However, up to this point their throughput depends on 10 exchanges each second, while the pronounced paces will continuously increment, and the typical exchange expense will be $0.0001. Hedera hashgraph, HBAR, future value expectation. As usual, we need to caution you that you ought to accept all crypto cost expectations with some hesitancy. That incorporates our Hbar cost expectation. The crypto market is basically too unstable and the business excessively flighty for any substantial expectations to be made. All things considered, it is as yet conceivable to make a few evaluations with respect to what each coin or token's true capacity could be. How low might they at any point go? How high? Despite the fact that the sky is the limit, we don't feel that the Hedera hashgraph cost gets an opportunity to reach $100 sooner rather than later. Notwithstanding, this digital money actually has a few decent long-haul possibilities. Its past cost activity demonstrates that Hbar coin is probably going to encounter some sluggish yet predictable development over the course of the following couple of years, and may try and go up to as high as $3, at any rate assuming the most hopeful Hedera hashgraph figure is to be accepted. Remember that we make general forecasts about the normal future value a cryptographic money might reach during a given year. A coin's cost might go up to $100 in May and crash to $1 in July of that very year, and its typical cost for that year would be $50. Hedera Value Expectation 2022. As per the specialized examination of Hedera costs expected in 2022, the base expense of Hedera will be $0.067. The most extreme level that the Hbar cost can reach is $0.074. The typical exchanging cost is normal around $0.070. Hbar value conjecture for September 2022. In light of the value vacillations of Hedera toward the start of 2022, crypto specialists expect the typical Hbar pace of $0.063 in September 2022. Its base and most extreme costs can be anticipated at $0.057 and at $0.065, separately. October 2022, Hedera value gauge. Digital currency specialists are prepared to declare their figure for the Hbar cost in October 2022. The base exchanging cost may be $0.062, while the greatest could reach $0.068 during this month. By and large, it is normal that the worth of Hedera may be around $0.065. Hbar value conjecture for November 2022. Crypto experts have really looked at the value vacillations of Hedera in 2022 and in earlier years, so the normal Hbar rate they foresee may be around $0.067 in November 2022. It can drop to $0.065 as a base. The most extreme worth may be $0.071. December 2022, Hedera value figure. Around mid-year 2022, the Hbar cost will be exchanged at $0.070 overall. December 2022 could likewise observe an expansion in the Hedera worth to $0.074. It is expected that the cost won't drop lower than $0.067 in December 2022. Hedera value forecast 2023. After the examination of the costs of Hedera in earlier years, it is expected that in 2023, the base cost of Hedera will be around $0.097. The most extreme expected Hbar cost might be around 11 cents. By and large, the exchanging cost may be 10 cents in 2023. Hedera value forecast 2024. In view of the specialized examination by cryptographic money specialists in regards to the costs of Hedera, in 2024, Hbar is supposed to have the accompanying least and greatest costs, about 15 cents and 17 cents, separately. The typical expected exchanging cost is 15 cents. Hedera value expectation 2025. The specialists in the field of digital money have dissected the costs of Hedera and their vacillations during the earlier years. It is accepted that in 2025, the base Hbar cost could drop to 22 cents, while its most extreme can reach 25 cents. By